You know what I think we've got here? I think, Mark, we have another dodgy builder, because if we look down in there, you can see there's loads of gravel. You might be able to even make out all them rat droppings up down there. I'll put a torch on them. Rat droppings there, all gravel. And then as soon as we popped this manhole up, we could see that there was too much. There's gravel in this pipe. But if we come up to the camera now, look at what I've found. So we've gone down there. This isn't a true measurement because that's only 9 meters, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 meters there. So it's not too far away. But you can see there's all gravel in the bottom of the actual pipe there. And as we go along, more and more gravel and stuff that shouldn't be there. Come on, camera. And then, what do we have here? A big hole. So, thank you, Mr. Builders. Thank you for keeping us very much employed. But I'll carry on looking down here, Mark. Oh, even more rubbish, look. You know what? We're going to have to jet this out, mate. We'll have to jet this out. Look at all that rubble. And the reason we'll have to jet it out is because otherwise that can go slowly over time, especially if there's obviously water running down there. That'll start running down the pipes, and what we don't want is for that to get stuck underneath one of our rat flaps, because then what will happen is it'll lift the flap up, and all you need to do, remember, 13mm for a fully grown rat, foot long rat, 13mm hole, and it'll just shimmy underneath the flap when it's held open. So this is another one. How long has this one been going on for, Mark?
I'm not sure. A few weeks, I believe.
A few
but probably
weeks.
longer than that without.
It looks like a beautiful, beautiful house. Almost looks like their dream house. And here you go. Dodgy builder, put in an old pipe. Probably dropped his hammer on the pipe or something. I don't know what caused a hole like that. And this is what happens. But if you call the pest interceptors out, I'm going to try and get past that rubble and see if there's. I think there might be more breaks further up. I can't get past the rubble there.
Yep.
So there's basically so much rubble and detritus where the break is, which is there's probably where you find one problem, you might find a load of problems, and that's why you need to know what you're doing with these cameras. But the very fact that we've got that small hole, and then we've gone further upstream, and there's even more and more soil.
Yeah, so there must be something further up,
There must be
because
something
otherwise that would
further
have
up.
washed down this way rather than gone the other way.
Mark, we'll give you a job, man. Yeah, so another mystery solved. I've actually managed to push it past, but look what's coming up here. Like we were just saying, there must be a bigger problem further upstream. What is going on
I
here?
don't think you're going to get past that one.
Good.
Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, what's this?
That is. You just tilt the screen towards me a little bit so I can. I don't know what that is.
Right, I don't think you're going to be getting past that in a hurry, mate. To be honest with you.
That's the edge of a pipe. Oh Christ! Well, at this point, I'm going to go and we're going to have a quick word with the homeowner, and we'll show him how bad it is. That's terrible, isn't it? It's such a beautiful house, and everything that the builders have done looks absolutely perfect above ground. Guess what? Below ground, no one can see it. I mean, look at this here. This is where the rats have been passing past that bit of pipe. So that bit of pipe there was like a yellowy colour, but it's all black on the edges, look. And this just looks like rubble that's been thrown in there, doesn't it, or something? But that's smear marks, and that's where the footprints have got made it all black, look, along the floor. And this has got nothing to do with all the other drainage that's above the ground, I don't think. Oh, that one, that on the side pipe must join to those. Must do, hasn't it? I'm going to go and get the homeowner though and show him on the video. Nothing that we can't sort though. Here we are again then. Now, as you know, we need to get a load of gravel from out of that pipe there that goes underneath the building. That one's going that direction. If I get my finger in, going that way. And there's loads of gravel and rubbish and stuff up there, and stones, mainly stones. Stones are our enemy, and I'll show you for why. In fact, first of all, I'll show you how we're going to jet it out. We use this, so it's a special attachment, and the high pressure water jet comes down here and then it doesn't come straight out like it would out of a hose pipe. It forces 4 jets backwards, so it pulls this along the channel that we want it to go along, and then like a brush we can just pull it backwards and it'll bring all the gravel and all the mud and all the poo and all the rest of it all the way back down, and that can go into the main sewer. And then what we'll be doing on this one is we're going to be fitting one of these beasts. Purpose built. There's plenty of these on the market. Trust me, we've tried them all. These are the ones you use. These are the best there are. And what we'll also be using to get this into the pipe, because as you can see it's quite deep there, and I'm getting a bit old to be hanging upside down by my ankles by people. So what we'll be using is this. So we bolt this on here. Obviously we bolt it up nice and tight, and we'll get that into the 6-inch pipe. Sometimes we even have to get a bit crazy and a bit inventive and put a big rubber mallet on the end of a stick and use that just to tap it in, just so it gets in nice. But the purpose of jetting it out, like we've said many times before, and if you've seen our other videos, and if you haven't, you really should subscribe. What we don't want is for that gravel to over time come down the channels, down the pipes, sit underneath there. So if I just use one of these for an example, so just one piece of stone like that, it's above 13 millimeters, a rat can squeeze underneath that. So if that goes underneath, gets stuck under the flap, holds it up, then Mr. and Mrs. Rat can get back in and get back into your house. So these things have to be done properly, they have to be done professionally. We go out to lots of jobs where people have thought they can do this. I've been doing this for 10 years. We never have a call back, but we're awesome, as you know. Thank you for subscribing, and we'll get back to you in a minute when we've jetted it all out and we'll show you how spotless it is. And that is how we do that, Ricky.
That'll do.
Now, if you want to see some real fun and games, you might want to look through some of our videos where I drop my my iPhone down one of those. It's disgusting. Go and have a look. It should be up here if you're watching on mobile. Up here? Or it might be down there. I can't remember. Well, I think it's up there. I don't know if I'm in the shot there.
You are.
Okay. But as you can see now, it's all crystal clean in there. Nothing's going to...
Just get rid of that last little bit.
we'll get those little bits out there. But as long as there's no gravel in there, that's what we want. That's how we want it. Now we're going to get on, then we're going to fit the flap.
It's just a bit of poo, that, isn't it?
Yeah. So now we've got all the gravel and the stuff out of the pipes that we didn't want in there. Like I said earlier, we've got this that attaches to the bolt on these super flaps. And they have to be good quality stainless steel. There's no point in using plastic whatsoever. Please don't use plastic ones. And even the cheaper stainless steel ones, they're just useless. They're just useless. They'll be rusting in no time whatsoever. And once they get rusty, the rats can get in there. But let's have a look what we do here then, Rick. So down it goes. And then, oh, look at that.
That's probably the easiest one.
That's the easiest one I've ever done, I think. And then we unbolt that. Oh, you had to say it, didn't you? And the bolt's undoing with the thing, look. Oh.
You have to take it back out.
I had to say it. I think I'll get it. Is it coming undone? Oh, come on.
I found if you lean it to the one side and then unscrew it, it does come out.
There we go. There we go. So, and that's the way we do it. Don't forget, like and subscribe.